check, mic check. What's kicking, family? I'm glad you've clicked in so I can check in with you. This is Mr. Batch, and I'm real ecstatic that the season has begun. Yes, and it started with the 75th edition of the NFL Draft at Radio City Music Hall during prime time. And that telecast had ended somewhere around 11 p.m. That's to make sure that you wouldn't miss your late local news. Smart. That franchise, that sports entity franchise, which is football, gets it right. Let me get down with the get down and cut to the chase and go straight to the 15th pick for the New York Giants. Last night I heard a lot of stuff on Sports Talk Radio trying to rip Jerry Reese and the Giant organization for this pick, which they feel that it's a project. Least we not forget that during the football run of the Giants, didn't we have enough defensive ends to wreak havoc on quarterbacks? Look what happened to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. All right, let's move that to a side and let's come right here to now with Piere-Paul. Piere-Paul, freak of nature, 13 backflips. Even though he went to 3 schools in 3 different years, he had 6 sacks last year. Isn't Dwight Freeney a freak of nature? Isn't Julius Peppers a freak of nature? Why can't the Giants just have a designated pass rusher? Well, he's going to start out now as that, and OC's going to be worried about losing a few snaps due to the fact that he's got this kid breathing down his neck. And I don't believe that Jerry Reese is going to trade O.C. Umenyiora anytime this year. You could never have enough quality defensive ends going at the quarterback because this is a quarterback-driven league. I like the idea that they got this kid. I like the idea that he'd be able to only get a few snaps because the Giants' structure and how their defensive philosophy goes, I think he's going to make a significant contribution this year. He's going to surprise a few people with what he does. Going forward, he's going to be able to be a sack master. That's what I think. You got somebody who can speed off the edge. Now, you're going to worry about, they didn't get the linebacker. We're banged up at running back. First, I love defense. I love defense. If you can get at them and virtually stop the offense, the opposition's offense, if you could virtually stop them, you can't stop them. You can only pray to contain someone. But if you could minimize the scoring output and the yardage production that would put the opposition in scoring, then you're ahead of the game. And I believe that the Giants are going to be ahead of the game with 15th pick with Piere-Paul coming off the edge, and that means that we've got a motivated O.C. Umenyiora, so I feel sorry for you guys out there. And if that's the case with O.C. Umenyiora, guess what? He's auditioning. But, in my opinion, keep them all. Don't worry about the linebacker. I think Sitton's going to be able to step up and do what he has to do. He learned last year we have enough linebackers and that we can. It's not a matter of getting by. You just don't get by. You do what you have to do. And I believe the Giants defensively will be all right. Just like I told you last year, they'll be all right offensively with the wide receivers they have. But with Piere-Paul, with the 15th pick this year, look out. Coming after him. Pin the ears back. Go. This is Mr. Batch. Peace.